Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Shem Shai, Baal Shimmer, Kal Kwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hope and the elect tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yashawan. And I want to go into real quick, don't be distracted because you have to understand that everything is a distraction from what? The real alien invasion, which is Yahushua coming back. Okay? Everything is a distraction from the truth. What is the truth? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming back to save his remnant, period. That's what we're in the midst of, rain or shine. It's this devil's job to muddy that up and make it seem like that's not what's really going on, but his program is going on, whatever that is. He's going to make it seem like he's the Most High in his Son and he's doing his own thing. And look over here. Everything is a distraction. So, Lord willing, we're going to read Colossians up to here. And then we're going to name off some of these distractions real quick. What not to be distracted by, such as, i.e., Nolan Wells, the Metcalf brothers, ICE killings, racism. What is this? They're deploying this. They deployed that distraction, did they not? And what are we to do? Okay? To not be distracted by it. So don't buy into when you see yourself, what little trinket did they roll out about Nolan today? You can't get invested in this. They're going to draw that thing all the way out. And if you're following it, you're distracted. Be ye not distracted. Why? All right, Colossians 3:1 in the NLT. Since you have been raised to new life with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, set your sights on the realities of heaven. Stop right there. All right, since you done came into this thing, you done fought all the way up to now. Hey, don't get distracted. You got a whole new life. Don't look back right now, because that's what they're doing. They're casting a wide net. Look, hey, what happened to your boy? They float a little gopher out there and say, now you go out and say everything that these niggas are afraid of. We'll blow it up. This guy becomes, right, the confirmer, the world confirmer of everything we thought bad about the devil. He comes out and puts it all in perfect prose and blows up. Know that the Most High is working. Do not be distracted with none of this stuff. Stay the course. All right? I'm going to read all of this right now, and then we'll come back. Colossians 3:1 in the NLT. Living the new life. All right? Started when you came into this truth and learned the name of the Most High. And you were accepted in. If you're of the hopeful elect right now, you better be looking at that tape. Getting your sprint ready. It's almost time for the sprint. Colossians 3:1 in the NLT. Since you have been raised to new life with the Mashiach, set your sights on the new realities of heaven, where Hamashiach sits in the place of honor at the Most High's right hand. So what does that mean? Set your sights, right? Set your mind, right? Go here real quick. Set your mind, set your hearts on things above. Set your mind, right? Your sights, your mind's eye. See that? Your hearts on the realities, right, of heaven, right? Where Yahushua sits at the place of honor at the Most High's right hand, right? Set your mind right. Set your mind what? Aright. What is right? What is righteousness? Yahushua sitting at the right hand. Okay, set your mind right and don't be distracted. What is it going to say next? Think about the things of heaven, not the things of earth. Set your minds, right? Don't be distracted on the things above, not on earthly things, right? One more. For you died and now your life is new. Okay, we don't even need that. How far did we get? Where did we go? NLT right here. Yeah, okay, so it says, and when Hamashiach, who is your life, is revealed to the whole world, okay, you will share in all his glory. That's beautiful, right? Now this whole world, right? Like you get, for God so loved the world. What world? Not the whole world. Right here, that's the whole world. See? When Yahushua HaMashiach, who is your life, is revealed to the whole world, you're going to share in that revelation, in that glory. Oh, the whole time you were speaking on saying that Yahushua was coming back for his vengeance, which is what the gospel is really all about, right? The acceptable day of payback, of revenge. That's what the gospel is. Okay? And that way you know that Hamashiach has been revealed. When he comes back and tears shit up, he will be revealed to the whole world. You mean that? He came back to do that? Yeah, told you. Okay, so don't be distracted. Right? Now let's go through. Distracted by what? Soccer finals. We call it soccer.
Okay, now Shalom. I had to redo this this lesson, so I'm doing that right now. And I can't go into soccer, but what I did do on this is I found out that Argentina and Spain are going to play on Sunday. So don't be distracted with that whole thing, because it's just, it's a distraction. It is what it is. So I'm going to get past this. I'm going to start this again, and I'm going to let it play out. But they gave me they blocked this video, so I'm fixing it right now. So bear with me. Wabakasha. Okay, and we'll get right here. So yeah, the soccer match and all the pomp and circumstance that goes around it, especially Donald Trump changing the red card and things of that nature. That's bread and circus, and a whole distraction. Anyway, I skipped that part. Now I'm going to resume where we were right here. So shalom, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this lesson, Lord willing. Shalom.
Nolan Wells update. Don't get caught up in this. 19 hours. They're pushing this real hard. Okay? This is set up to go, right? This is set up to start a fucking race war, right? This is a large scale Emmett Till psyop, if you understand. Okay, they're trickling out this little evidence, right? And it's going to lead to some. Somebody's probably got some pictures that they're going to show that they're trying to ignite this thing. So they're going to draw it out, right? And what are they doing? They're distracting. This is a huge, right, right, stand now. Let's get that. It's a lock. Yeah, no, I'm going to stand. This is an enchantment. Stand now. Okay? Magic. This is a magic spell. This is a magical charm. Sorcery. Okay? Hell, they're probably all in on it. Why does the dad always have to be that guy? Right? Can't speak up for his son. Confused. Where's the if Nolan was anything like his dad, no wonder that shit happened. Because they put this guy on national television, and he don't know his asshole from his. I'm sorry, but he's clearly not that bright. And it always seems to be that way, right? Where's the angry, intelligent, so-called black man who knows what the fuck is going on and is very matter-of-fact about how he's going to exact revenge in a situation where he knows that he can't win? Where's that? No, we're seeing some shit that's being fucking spoon-fed to us. And it's a magical. Isaiah 47 and 12 in the NIV. Keep on then with your magic spells and with your many sorceries, which you have labored at since childhood. Perhaps you will succeed. And here's the point where I want you to focus. Perhaps you will cause terror. This is what they're doing. It's an old magic trick where, right, at the end they can pull out a picture and scare them. Look what they do to niggers. Right? That's what is inside that whole Emmett Till. All I got to do is trudge out Emmett Till, show some pictures, and you react. Old magics. They're creating another one in your face right now. Right? Everybody's in on it. Fucking military, Coast Guard, fucking, you name it, all the way to the fucking top. Where they're going to open a casket. Got to know that the parents are in on it. Somebody then came to it. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to play along. And that might cause this Negro, when that light go on that camera, what you going to do? Your family's lying. Family life is on the line right now. Like them kids, right? They know what happened. They were there, right? But they done been threatened, right? Now get in front of the camera. So when that happens to you, that situation, see, here's what you know for sure. The world is watching that situation, right? Why? Because they need a distraction. They could pull that very same scenario, right? If a week went by, they got that same scenario 15 different times. And they know that. Which one are they going to choose to make hay with? This one. Right? It's already set up. So don't be distracted. Okay? Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. Perhaps you may inspire terror. Okay? Boycott. Working. They got Hamites, right? Making money on Jake. Black people. Nigga, I can't even fucking understand you, but you know everything about a black American, You hate black Americans, and you're making money off of them, acting like you're sympathizing with them, and make 6 videos a day, all the same video, and all of them blow up, and you're making money like a fucking Nigerian scam artist. You hate Black America. I got that. Jake is eating it up in a spell. Yeah, black people. That spell got you. That strong enchantment. Boycott working. That's all I got to do. What boycott? Rosa Parks? Nigga. Which one? That was an enchantment. Rosa Parks. That bitch was juiced in. It's always got to be some woman. Oh, the black woman is. I saw this thing where they're asking Chat. Well, why does everybody hate the war? The black woman is the blueprint for the entire universe. Like, this is fucking satanic. Boycott rubbish. Boycott working. How do you turn it? Fucking devil. Okay. 4 weeks. Now that the black American boycott is working, this is a distraction. They're shutting it down too. Black people's boycott is working. Okay. 10 months, 1 month. So they're a month back on them, pushing it back. They don't like that. They don't like brothers flexing. Yeah, they flexed up on them. So they're fighting this. Streaming boycott. What is that? Black American boycott is now working. Well, it seems as though it went away. According to YouTube, it's a month. It happened a month ago. Yeah, they're cutting that. This is how Esau works his they don't want nothing of his boycott. Okay, so there's the black hair. Tried to find something worthwhile, but what I see, right, is it happened a month ago and they don't want no more of it. Okay? Because I'm sure some Eves running their mouth about it right now, but you're not seeing anything. Target boycott. They don't want that. The truth about it, see, this happened a month ago. That's what they'll give you. Who's really benefiting? And then it went away. Okay, so there's that. The weather. Oh boy, shit. Today's weather. Yeah. Flash flooding. 1 day ago, 8 hours. Rain, it's just been crazy. Flooding. Is Missouri still flooding? 1 day. Get us out of here. See, this is what they want to show. Missouri floods. Hit sundown towns. Look at this. but don't be distracted. This is good to know, right? But what about them floods, though? So somebody's using some weather weapons. Got heat over here burning shit up. You got floods over here. Right? Got unusual weather in Cali. 4 days. 5 years of work at Missouri campground destroyed in hours by floodwaters. 3 days. Heavy rains caused catastrophic flooding in Missouri. Look at the Missouri flooding that left over 200 campers stranded. They had to get the helivac. Okay. It was serious flood. Don't be distracted. How'd they cause that flood? What are they doing? Flash flooding.
Now, as floodwater rose, many turned to focus on getting kids home safely. The Missouri National Guard spent
getting kids where? Getting kids before we go home safely. Understand? Why do they cause things like, oh, well, we got us a bunch of kids that are displaced? Why did he mention that immediately? Kids are. What about the parents? What about all the adults? What kind of fucking message is this to traffickers? Listen.
Now, as floodwater rose, many turned to focus on getting kids home safely. The Missouri National Guard spent hours airlifting campers from Tom Sauk Camp to Arcadia Valley Elementary School.
You hear this? So you could just be picking up kids. Oh yeah, we can take you home. You're new. Campers. We flooded out the campground where all the kids were. We ran that. We had those kids. You know, I've heard this story before a lot. Well, we camp right down by the river, and then when it floods the fuck, then we go grab all the kids. I've heard this.
Tom Sauk Camp to Arcadia Valley Elementary School and middle schools. Some kids escaped with only the clothes they were wearing. Parents were also told around 7:30 in the morning yesterday that all campers were safely evacuated and accounted for. Now, one local family says yesterday was definitely quite emotional, even after learning their kids were safe.
When I knew they were coming home, that we finally could get eyes on them and touch them and hug them, it was emotional yesterday.
How many didn't make it? Everything's good. Don't look over here. Don't worry. Everybody made it. Nobody drowned, except for that guy over off of that island that they beat the shit out of before he drowned. Don't be distracted.
It was a very emotional day, just knowing that as parents we were helpless and we couldn't do anything, but also the understanding that there were so many people doing anything and everything possible to get these kids to safety and rescue that it meant so much.
Oh my God. That sounds terrible. See, what is she doing? Don't worry, the kids are fine. Everything that they did everything that they could possibly do to get our kids back. That's a plant story. Look at this dude. Look at them. They're traumatized. But why would they make her say that? Because the opposite. Listen to what she's being overly dramatic about making sure you understand that these people, right, are not trafficking. That's what she's doing. Listen to what this is a distraction. But if you understand judgment, hey, these things are going on. You think the slave trade ever stopped? This is it.
it was emotional. Yesterday was a very emotional day, just knowing that as parents we were helpless and we couldn't do anything, but also the understanding that there were so many people doing anything and everything possible to get these kids to safety and rescue, that it meant so much.
The kids, however, on the other.
Really? Listen to what I'm saying. They did these officials, they did. Guess what officials do? Officials are the Klan. They're setting shit up, right? They're breaking the law to save their kinfolk, right? They're falsifying. Let me tell you what officials do and what they're doing right now. Okay? Sirach 12 and 2. Never trust thine enemy, for like a iron rusted, so is his wicked. I tell you what, when they put this on the television, they want you to believe what they're pushing. Guess what? It's the opposite of that. This is a normal story. Floodwaters flood out the camp, the school that's right in the middle of the fucking river. We grabbed up all the kids. That's a normal story. We made, out of nowhere, there was a flash flood that we can create right when we know there's enough kids to go grab them the fuck up. That's what this looks like. And then we put out this fake story. Everybody's been accounted for. It's all fine. Don't look like it's all fine. If you started a flash flood and everybody made it, all the kids, if we all made it, everybody's fine. No. Elementary, junior high. What'd you say? See how treacherous it is.
Tired of heat? Two NASA engineers have.
Blocking me. Come on. We'll go ahead and finish this.
We want to begin tonight with dangerous flash flooding. Millions of Americans on alert from Arkansas to West Virginia. A state of emergency in Missouri.
Listen to what's happening. This is weather warfare. For whatever reason. They're land grabbing. What are they doing? They're grabbing children. But these children, they all made it. And then listen to this mother with her kids who made it tell you these officials would never, right? These officials, ICE are officials. They would never do anything wrong. They would never take you to a detention camp and rape little girls and get them pregnant. They would never do these things. Fair use. Got to understand judgment. Listen, is this shit happening? You damn right it is. Don't be distracted. These are things of the world. Are these things happening? Yep, damn right. Motherfuckers dying? Yep. They getting grabbed up? Is this a trafficking scheme? Yep, that's what the scriptures say. By thy traffic, and thou art this day in thy captivity. Would you not understand? That is still going on. Well, how in this day and age are black people being sold to Arabs in Libya? What has ever stopped? They might have hid it, called it something different. Oh, it's a prison. Nope. What has ever stopped? It's called trafficking. Okay. You know what's wrong in the Strait of Hormuz and the Strait of Bab el-Mandeb right now? That traffic ain't flowing. What's that? The problem is that traffic, and it's not oil. It's oily niggas. Okay? Anyway. Don't be distracted. Pestilence. Crazy shit going on. Throw up. That's crazy. Throw up bug. And then what's the other one? Projectile vomit, throw up bug. And this is in the last week, couple of days. Watch how they set it up, how it comes up. Not 3 years. Oh, they pass on that. They had a throw up bug and what else? 3 years, 6 years. This is new. This is right now. Okay, they're pulling this back. What else? Throw up in
Diarrhea. It's diarrhea. Salaki.
some bug. Why are they hiding this? Just throw up, and then there was another. Yes. See, it wasn't going to answer because they're hiding it, right? Is there a throw up spreading right now? The answer is yes. See, not letting me control this blue mark. Oh, yes. Is there a throw up bug? What's the subject? Pestilence. Is there a throw up bug spreading right now? Yes. Okay. Vomiting, projectile throw up, and some other shit. Okay. What's this about? Okay, so what are they doing? They're attacking. The U.S. what? CDC and prevention is monitoring widespread cases. What does that mean? Not only did you go put it out there, you're
Tracking the progress.
watching to see how it's affecting you. Knowing this is what this says in your face. This activity is driven by both the CDC that we put out there. We put out these parasitic illnesses. They're telling you right here up front. Yes, we put it out there. Is there a throw up bug spreading? Yes, CDC put it out there, and we're watching it. I have no problem telling us that. It's two things. This is what we put out there, nigga. What else do you want to know? Okay, don't be distracted. Pestilence is coming. It's here. Is the energy system of the world. Permanently. Damaged. question. They hate these questions. We got a nigger. Spelled permanently wrong. No! But it is undergoing a profound and irreversible structural shift. Instead of collapsing, the system is being forced to transform. That's pretty much what I was looking for. Recent compounding crises include the Middle East conflict, the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, and damaged energy infrastructure have severely exposed the fragility of traditional fossil fuel reliance. This is what they're trying to do away with so they can bring out this new technology. However, rather than signaling total destruction, this damage has permanently altered the industry in the following ways, and we're going to bring it back like this. We're going to bring in this digital. Yeah, you think you are. Pretty slick little answer you got right there, but it is permanently damaged. The Most High is using this situation to do what? Bring about Esau's end. Right? So let's do that on the way out of here and then we close. So I'll get real quick, if I can. Second Ezra 6 and 9. Where Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of the fall. That's all we need. Right? Why is all this happening? End of the world. End of Esau's world. He's rallying. He's trying to distract you. What else do I got? I got pestilence. I got energy. I did energy. Entertainment. They got Trick Daddy defending wickedness. Distraction. Okay? Lindsey Graham. Entertainment. Distraction. Okay? The wars. Lindsey Graham. Distraction. The wars. Distraction. From what? The Celestial War. They know it's coming. Distraction from what? The coming of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's the Celestial War. World War III is a cloak for the Celestial War. Okay? And the last, UFOs and aliens. What is that? A distraction? The coming Celestial War. Right? And that war is already being fought. The war in heaven, which is in the sky. You see the UFOs fighting against what? Drones, whatever you want to call it. F-35s, right? Type in what is it?
UFO eats
UFO
Hellfire
eats,
missile. Hellfire
Reaper
missile.
drone or some shit like that. Reaper.
Hellfire. UFO eats Hellfire
Patriot,
missile.
shit like that. Yeah. Anyway,
Lucky.
let's go back to where we started, which is don't be distracted. Okay? The moment, right, you are encapsulated, and these devils are good, right? They know how to edit video, and they got you in a time loop right now, waiting for the next piece of evidence to come out, right? And what's going on? What's really going on? Time done sped up, and you're fucking getting lost. You got to pay attention. You can't really watch a movie, right? Because the time is not speeding up in the movie. You got to watch the movie in portions. You know, there's not enough time in the day to watch a movie because time is sped up. Anyway, set your sights or your mind's eye, right? Your spirit on the spiritual, the realities of heaven, where the Most High, where Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua sits in the place of honor at the Most High's right hand. That's just easy. think about the things of heaven, not the things of earth. Stay focused on the spiritual. Okay? Because you did everything you had to do to get this far. So stay where you're at in the spirit, right? And don't look back. Don't look left or right. You hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way. You know that's the spirit of Yahweh Shemini. So with that, we pray that the elect are edified. Don't be distracted. Shalom.
Shalom.